This is EA Sports coverage of the PGA Tour. Today, it's live second round coverage of the Alberta Classic. So the action is underway, and we'll take you out now to our featured golfer here at number 1. On the first tee, our featured golfer, Frank, has to be brimming with confidence.
They have to feed off the round from the previous day, Rich. It was a very, very good performance. And we're going to soon find out, see what these opening swings are like.
Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
Second shot. Good look at the green. This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot. Great start.
On to the second hole, 171 yards, tricky little par 3. Stuck the follow through right there. This could be really good. Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round. Ooh, chance for birdie.
Mark that as a birdie on the card. So par 4 to open, then a par 3, and now Frank here at the third, a par 5 at 528 yards.
And you get to see everything very early.
Yeah, let's see what she's got here. She is loading up for the big one. Gave that the full treatment. Get up.
Whoa, that is long.
That's in the fairway. All right, Frank, what's the right play here on this second shot to the par 5 third?
Well, even though that hole is a dogleg to the right, the best way to bring it in actually is to use the general contours, which is right to left, and the shape of the shot in that direction as well. So it might look like a little cut, but it actually suits a little draw.
Beautiful shot. Lands within 5 feet of the cup.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
A good solid stroke there. No sign of nerves on that.
Frank, when you play Banff, you get some of these wow moments where you stand on the tee and you say, ooh, look at
this is one. Yeah, this is one of them, Rich. Yeah, the elevation change from tee to green is quite dramatic. Consequently, you're going to have to club down a little, at least 2 clubs shorter than what that yardage says on the card.
Well, look out. This could be wet, Frank.
It's heading towards the hazard.
That's a bit offline in the rough. Second shot coming out of the rough here.
Rich, too much grass between ball and club face.
Paid a price with the tee ball landing in the rough. That is professional with a capital P right there.
That's stealing.
Well, again, Frank, we get that good mix of holes here. We've had a couple of par 3s, a short par 5, and that opening par 4. Now at the 5th hole, 424-yard par 4.
The first bunker on the right, not really in play for the good players. Just be a little cognizant of that one on the left side. depending on what club you want to hit off the tee. Ideally, that line is the third bunker, the one in the distance. It's a good line off the tee here.
Second shot now to the par 4 fifth.
Just minimally uphill, Rich, with a green too that opens up towards that left side. Just want to make sure you carry the front. You can pitch the ball well into the middle of the screen and not really worry about it. Once the flag is past that middle section, though, players are definitely going to have to go further left.
Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
Just 5 feet left. Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Just knock it in for a par, and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but it's going to hurt the course.
Frank, the sixth here at Banff Springs, a good little hole, isn't it?
It is very tempting, very easy to sort of just stand up there and wail away with the driver and get caught. It's a generous fairway. You could hit any club down there, and you're not going to have a problem with the second shot. It's just trying to find a yardage that you're comfortable with.
That is a heat-seeking missile right there. Wow.
She's ended up on the fairway, and with such a good lie. So many more options available now. Slight waggle, relaxed arms, ready to go. Frank, this is the way you draw it up. This is how the game's supposed to be played.
Yeah, so far, everything going according to plan.
Safely aboard.
Getting set now over the putt.
Comfortably inside the cut line, the young prodigy makes another birdie. 602-yard par 5, 7th hole. Frank, I'm guessing you want to take the big stick out and let it rip here.
Saw Rory McIlroy hit his tee shot here. So far, he had an iron in.
Well, this one's sweet, Frank.
Super.
Excellent start off the tee. That's a great way to begin this hole.
Second shot.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here.
Well, she just played a wonderful shot from back there.
These putts keep the round together. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, you like this kind of design feature where you go from the longest hole in the course immediately to the shortest hole.
Certainly, golf giveth and golf taketh away. This is just minimally uphill, just a couple of feet, but you can see from the overview the design of the green. And that flag's on the right, it's a little bit of a longer carry, so just be a little cognizant of that. You don't have to hit it directly at the flag.
What a display of shot making this has been, Frank.
Oh, that incredible approach shot there, the easiest of birdies coming up.
Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Now to hole number 9, 501 yards. It's a par 5.
Yeah, we finished with the third par 5 on the front 9. You're just going to come through those sort of chute of marvelous trees that define this fairway. Just avoid the right side. Something down the left side is going to open up the second shot.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Frank, a lot of exciting shots on this opening side, and here we go again, second to this par 5 ninth.
Got to look at the green down the other side, Rich. Pitches a lot from left to right, so two choices. You're going to hit a normal shot. You've got to aim that a little left of that flag. Either that or draw it back towards the flag and into that uphill slope.
And that's how you play the game, right there. Settles in over the putt. making it look easy for eagle. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
Early part of this back nine and a good approach shot. Now we'll have this for birdie.
Really? This is an awkward length.
Just has the field today. Out of the 11th hole, it's a par 4, 417 yards. Frank, what's the key here?
A nice little draw down that left side would be the ideal tee shot. The carry on the two little bunkers down the left side really isn't overly long, but that's the desired entry into this green.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. That will be a great look at birdie. Now a 7-footer. Well, that's a bit disappointing.
I guarantee you, though, she thought she had that one.
Has it. Frank, what are we looking at here at the par 4 12, 442 yards?
Players are really focused on that bunker down the left side. That's the one that has to be either laid up, which would be 286 yards off the tee, or sort of worked off. This could very well be a 3-wood off the tee. Just hit it straight at that left bunker.
Outstanding tee shot.
Yeah, ball sitting up. You don't have to worry about the wind or anything there. You just take a full-blooded cut at the second shot from here.
That is classy.
Yeah, no chance of going in.
And that's a birdie. Well, this is a good hole right here. Par 3, 225 yard, 13th. Frank, what do you think?
Well, it's called sulfur. I can't remember what element that is on a periodic table, but hardest thing here is not to figure that out, but figure out what club you're going to use. Just a fraction downhill, just over 200 yards. It does narrow up when they start to tick the flag in the back, but there's a nice fat target there. So those first 2/3 of the green.
Frank, this is a player in full flight right now.
It looks too easy right now.
Well, here we are at the 14th hole. It's a par 4, 442 yards. You like this hole, Frank?
I do, but if you were spraying it off the tee here, then there's all sorts of problems. Bunkers left, trees right. This is a fairway you must hit.
Wow, I mean, she absolutely annihilated that tee ball.
Happiness is a long, 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 long walk after that one.
Second shot. Good look at the green. Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus.
Good putt. And Frank, ahead on the green, you could have a really crazy putt if you're not careful.
This is probably the most undulating green on the golf course, so you do not want to be going in with too flat a second shot.
Right out of the center of the bat.
Did you hear that? Well, par fours, they're not all the same, Rich, but after that tee shot, I guess you can say this one's going to be easy.
That was a beauty right there.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid.
Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot.
Always love to hear the sound of the bottom of the cup. Moving on to number 16 now. It's a par 4, 414 yards. And Frank, what are we looking at here?
It's another hole that'll favour a nice sort of high draw off the tee. It'll set up that second shot to a green that has got several different levels on it. That's an absolute beauty.
Now to the second shot here at the 16th. And Frank, what's ahead?
Minimally uphill, but it actually plays uphill. The reason why is because all that front section of the green rolls back towards the player. So you've got to carry the ball all the way to the flag.
Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savour for the rest of the round.
Just a couple of feet. Mark a birdie on the card. Frank, as we make our way to the house, a chance here at the 17th, just 374 yards, a chance for a birdie.
It certainly is. Anytime you see a hole today under 400 yards of par 4, that is, you know you're going to get a short on your iron. You know you're going to get a short iron.
Let's see what she's got here. She is loading up for the big one. Frank's certain shots have a certain sound, and that one had it.
And especially as it echoes through the mountains.
Well, they claim it's a reachable par 4. We haven't seen a whole lot of people do it today. We just saw it right there. Well done. Those are painful from that distance.
Yeah, just another one added to the card. Big mistake.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read.
Here we are at the 18th at Banff Springs, 578-yard par 5. Frank, did you like to finish a round with a par 5?
Certainly if I could birdie it, that's for sure. And there's a good chance here at 18 you can, but there's bunkers galore. They're all in play for various standards of play. But the reward is if you can pump one down the middle of the fairway there, and then you reduce this par 5 to simply a drive and an iron. Great Bobby Jones used to say the hardest shot in golf's the next one. Judging by that light, it's not going to be too hard.
Frank, this is one of my favorite shots in all of golf. Second to a par 5 finishing hole. We know we have a chance to see some fireworks.
Yeah, that drive has certainly cut this hole down to size. And second shot just a little bit uphill, but you can see this is just green light. Massive entry into the front of this green.
Big swing right there, and a great result. And now a chance for a big swing in momentum with an even coming up. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall.
There you have it. The second round is complete. Another solid effort put together, and it shows on the scorecard.
And after 2 rounds, you really start to see not only who's playing well, but who's consistent.
presented by EA Sports and the PGA Tour. Today, it's live third-round coverage of the Alberta Classic. And let's go down to the first. Warm-ups are done, first 2 rounds in the book, and Frank, this is where careers are made, on the weekends at these kinds of championships.
This is also what you hope for too in professional golf. You know you've got your good stuff. We've seen that through the first 2 days. Put yourself in a great position. Just 36 holes to go. You're looking at that first hole.